Welcome, YouTube. Thursday here on the Player Props Savant. Free play of the day over here on YouTube. One day closer to the weekend, getting to football. Thursday night, we're going to have our football play here tonight. It's been kind of a dead zone, right? Mostly soccer picks and fighting picks for your boy over these last couple of days. Playoff baseball is tough to bet, especially wild card ones. When it gets to divisional series, I get a little bit more apt to going into betting on it. It's just with wild card games are so tough, and they were just such good games. I'm very happy I didn't have much action on them. Those are the games I just really like to enjoy. Obviously, finally put these up, put the flags up. They're ready to go. Give you a little bit more background to see here. Can't really put them into our main room. The girlfriend won't let me put all the stuff up there. Says I'll look too college-y out there, which I guess it kind of makes sense. I had a bunch of college stuff, or a bunch of flags in college too. So I get it. I get it. But that means you guys get to see them now. So, very, very, very good game today. Coming off of last week's Jacksonville game, now we're going to get two big teams coming in on a Thursday night. I really like this spot. I have one play. I've been seeing a lot of players or a lot of people on Twitter on this guy as well. I will be taking a different approach, and I will be going with Darrell Henderson rushing, receiving over 86.5. Seeing a lot of people on his rush yards popping that up a good amount. I usually don't take or tail many of the guys, right? I'll tail all monotones just because there's so many guys out there giving up prop plays. So I try to stay a little bit more independent on my plays. Don't really tail as much. And if I do, I don't really post them in VIP or anything. So, let's get into some numbers. So we saw Sony Michel get thrown into the doghouse and post a fumble last week. And what was very, very nice to see was McVay giving Henderson 19 total touches in 61 of the 68 offensive snaps. That is really good to see. Henderson really has never been like that huge bell cow back. They've always had somebody else there with him, whether it be Malcolm Brown last year, this year being Michelle. He's never been the true workhorse back like we see with Dalvin Cook or McCaffrey, but he's talented enough to do that. Really highly touted prospect coming up. And now that we're seeing Michelle out of the picture, Vegas has raised his total rush attempts to 15.5. That is a really big number, especially for a guy who really doesn't get there very often. I think when I look back last year, he only had 2 games where he had 16 total rushes. And they're still giving him 2.5 receptions. So if I'm getting 19 total touches on a Seattle team that gets absolutely worked by a back, by the whether it be through the air or on the ground, this is a prime spot for Darrell Henderson to have that big coming out party on national TV here. So these all 4 of the running backs here received 19 plus touches here against the Seattle defense. We have Jonathan Taylor, who went for 56 yards rushing, 60 yards receiving. That's huge because he is not a pass catching back. He is mostly known for running between the tackles and being a really tough runner. So seeing him get 6 catches for 60 yards was absolutely crazy. Henry had 182 and 3 touchdowns on them. Alexander Madison and Delvin Cook's absence, 112 rushing and 6 catches for 59 yards. So he destroyed this number. And Trey Sermon, in his first real start, went 19 carries, 89 yards. So we've been seeing here that the formula is out. We need to use the backs. And this is a time where Darrell Henderson needs to show that he can take the full workload here. He needs to show I can get 20 touches and I can be damn productive with those 20 touches. And so this game, something you'll know about me, I'm obviously a Badger fan. You can tell I'm all in on Wisconsin stuff. And I will never, ever fade Russell Wilson. He is such a tough guy to fade. I like him too much. I think that he is just a baller. He's tough to fade. And so knowing how McVay works, he very well could, if Seattle gets up early, abandon the run game. He very well could do that. when I take rushing, receiving, I need to have a chance that obviously the running back can catch passes, but this game, it's a close spread, right? It's not like a huge blowout spread. So it easily could go the way of Seattle. If it does, I love the pass catching upside of Henderson. This really gives me both sides. It covers me on both ends. And the Rams here, even if they do get down, whatever, they have a 22% pass block advantage and a 28% run block advantage. So the holes will be there, and Henderson will have to be there to exploit him. He's a great back. I think 86.5 is too low. I think we're going to normally start seeing him if he becomes that workhorse around that 93 to 96 range, where we're going to see this number end up most of the time. I think we're getting a great discount here. And if we do really not see Sony Michel much, this could be a really, really nice spot for Darrell Henderson to come through for us. So thank you guys so much. Only one play today. We'll be here tomorrow. You guys know tomorrow's Friday. We got our first guest on here tomorrow, so you do not want to miss it. We'll be on the YouTube channel over there and streaming on Twitter. So, yeah, we have our first guest, 2 Central there. Make sure you guys pop on. Join me and my boy Monotone. I don't know if I'm going to announce the guest yet. You guys might need to stay tuned to see that one. So thank you guys so much for taking your time here with your boy. Lock this in. I know these numbers have been moving quite a bit post YouTube videos, so make sure you lock them in early and often. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys soon. We'll see you tomorrow. Hope to see you guys all in that live stream. So thank you guys so much. Have a good one.